my last video, I talked about lesbian dating in a heterosexual world and the challenges that lesbians often face. We looked at some external things that a person can look at, and in this video we're going to be exploring from a more internal perspective. Number one, if I want a partner who is emotionally grounded, healthy, stable, then I need to be that type of person myself. It's very hard for me to attract someone who's kind, loving, honest if I'm not that way. So the first thing to do is to really work on ourselves to be the type of person that we're going to want to attract. Number two, our stated desires need to match what's going on internally. So if I say I want a loving, intimate relationship, but yet I'm frightened by intimacy and I can't tolerate intimacy, then when intimacy comes to me, I'll be too scared to receive it and partake of it. Number three, it's really important to have a rewarding life as a single person, because if you spend your life being needy and miserable and unhappy over the fact that you're single, then when a really wonderful partner comes along and you're all depressed, they're not going to want to be with you. So the key is to have a really great life, to have a full life, and then you're more likely to attract the woman of your dreams. Number four, it's important to not to be too picky. In other words, if the person is, if you have very specific requirements that the person has to be 5'8" and weigh 105 pounds and very, very specific requirements, then what you may be doing is you may be cutting out a certain, someone who's potentially really good for you. On the other hand, if you're not selective enough and you just go out with absolutely everybody, then if you're going out on 150 dates with literally anyone who shows interest, you're going to get burned out of the dating process. So you need to be more selective. And number five is, it's really important to get in touch with your essential nature. We come in the world, we're bundles of love and joy and happiness and contentment, and life happens to us. And we start to lose those childlike, wonderful, delicious parts of ourselves. So really, to attract a good, healthy partner, we really need to be able to tap into those wonderful qualities that we all have. We also need to go and do all the external things to help us find a partner, but we also don't want to forget that finding a partner, part of it is an inside job. And we want to do the inner work so we become the partner that we would like to meet. I hope you enjoyed this series and got some useful information and insight into lesbian relationships. Lesbian relationships can be challenging, but they can also be wonderfully fulfilling. Thank you for watching this series.